Hey traders, it's almost weekend and I want to go through the trades that we have done this week. Let's start with the first one that we did actually today on Friday during London session. I got the chart in front of me M15 from the S&P and you might see it here already. We have a reaction here on the key level. The key level is marked from the 6th of November. You can see the high volume over here. And let's zoom in on the 5 minutes to see exactly what the reaction was and if we can find all the criteria that we are having on our checklist. There we go, we got the 5 minute in front of us and the footprint information as well. As you can see already on the delta indicator below the reaction on the key level, we see a nice delta shift. But let's double check it in our footprint to see exactly what the information was. So first of all, we want to see our volume increase when it's happening on the key level. So you can see that price is moving towards the key level and then reversing from it. Also here on the footprint, it's moving towards the key level and reversing. Our volume is 2600, 2900, 2700, 2300, going to 3400, 3200. So we're having here a volume increase. Alright. Next we want to see, do we have a delta shift? As we already see right here, we can see in our footprint as well that it was negative before it was touching the key level and then became positive from red to green. Now the last thing that we want to find as well are our stacked imbalances. And if you look here at the bottom of the candle, because we are buying here, we want to have the stacked imbalances in the bottom of the candle. We can see 30.0 as our finished auctions, and right on top of it we have a 67.0 imbalance. We also have a 46.0, so we have here actually quite a strong stacked imbalances right there. Pretty good. So what we do now is we have all our confirmation and now we want to enter on the trade. So let me just draw exactly where you want to enter and where you're going to put your stop loss as well. So the stop loss is of course at the bottom, just below it, and we want to enter after the candle close. So right after we're going to enter here. So you can see exactly like, okay, this is my entry position, this is my stop loss. Alright, and now we're going to just draw exactly what we want for our trade. We are aiming for a 1.5 hour, and you see that is quite a quick trade, right? You don't have to wait for a long time to get the 1.5 hour hit here as well. It's quick, it's safe, and it's a good win. Now let me show you the second trade as well from this week, and it was a consolidation trade on NES. This trade happened on last Tuesday, 11th of November, and we got the 15-minute chart in front of us, and you can already see here the stacked imbalances in the wick. Now I want to zoom in on the 5-minute of course, and let's check out what was the reaction and what kind of information did we have from the market profile as well. Because we're having here a consolidation entry model. So we have the 5-minute in front of us. With the footprint, we got our current market profile and enough information to spot exactly that we are having here a consolidation. Now let me mark it up for you so you can recognize it better. Consolidation is literally candles next to each other without really seeing with the naked eye what price wants to do. But because we are having these indicators, we can see what price wants to do. So it's moving upwards and it's hanging around, but we see our indicators showing imbalances. We have our market profile showing a lot of volume in this area. So let's zoom in a bit more of what other criteria do we see. So again, we go through our checklist. Do we have a volume increase? So we see 650, 450, 1200, 1300. We have quite a volume increase here. It goes to 700, 1000, 1500. That's in the candle with the stacked imbalances. Going to 700, 500, 1500. So we're having here price moving next to each other, but already showing that we're having a volume increase with having the 1460 in that top candle with the imbalances, moving away from it with a volume of 1500. So we're having here the volume increase. We're having here also the stacked imbalances. We got here 0.1 as finished auctions, 0.15, 0.19, strong enough. And our delta is also here showing green first, 280, 260, 115, 166, and then changing into red delta, -74, -281. Now the question is, of course, where do you want to enter? What's a safe entry? So let me mark that up for you. Because we can see that price is moving here and then is having the breakout. And after that breakout, you want to enter. That's the safest spot to enter from. So after candle close of that breaking out move, you enter, which means that this is your stop loss. As you can see, it's roughly 30 pips. And since you're here trading indices, our safe TP is really 50 pips. So let's draw here the 50 pips. There you go. You're catching here more than 1.5 hour on a very safe entry. You're not even going into drawdown. And you see that price is going very quickly downwards. These were the trades of this week. If you have any questions, just let us know. And I wish you already a very happy weekend.